Just, this is part of football. You don't like it, but it happens. And, like I say, we can pray for him and just make sure that he's mentally stable. And, because things like this happen, you might get down. So you just try to keep him up and keep him, part of the team.
Marvin, how weird was today's game when you think about the delay and the rain?
It was very weird. Soup told me, he said, in 21 years of coaching, I've never had a rain delay before. So it kind of puts something in your head like, yeah, this is a different type of day.
What'd you do in that 2 hours in the locker room?
I ate a few oranges and had a Gatorade, and then we all just kind of sitting around talking and stretching, making sure we stay focused and thinking about what's next step on the field.
A game as abnormal as today's was, can you still take things from it? I mean, you guys will probably never play in a condition like this again.
You can always take things from it because, you could take that, you can still do your job, still run plays that you need to run, and that taking care of the ball is key.
Thanks, man. Good game, dude.
Oh, thank you.
The rain, is the most amount of rain that you've ever seen, like during
the football game? Yeah, definitely. It was coming down and it was pouring. It wasn't just like, sometimes it'll get light and then it get heavy. It was a weird kind of day.
How dark did it actually get? Because obviously you don't have the lighting in the stadium during day games, but they're not. You're expecting it to normally be clear.
Yeah, I didn't even notice how dark it got until people told me in the locker room. I didn't really pay attention to how dark it got.
I'm sure you've been asked already about this, but the touchdown that you caught, you were able to just kind of keep your balance there. Just talk about what you saw when James threw the ball, and then just
I saw the ball, and that's key. I saw the ball to the hands and turned around after I caught it and saw then that I broke a defender's tackle and tried to get as fast as I can on the field.
At what point did you realize that you had nothing but green in front of you?
Right after the tackle, I saw the green and decided to try to take off.
And just catch from Keenan, how would you describe just what he was able to do?
Focus and concentration. He has a tremendous amount of talent, but when he puts it together with his focus, those are the type of catches he can make.
Go ahead.
It doesn't really sound like anybody's talked to McCall yet. Is that something that you kind of have to reach out to do? Is that something that you feel you need
Well, it's just, it's right after the game, and right now you haven't really got time to yet. Really he's been in the training room, and we've been basically either on the field or in kind of doing interview type situation. So yeah, you definitely have to reach out to him and just let him know he'd be all right. And like I say, he's still going to be part of the team. He's still going to be around, so we'll see him.